Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're set for today's video. The beer's courtesy of Ty. Thank you much, Ty. Really appreciate it. It's another one from Evergrain. This is, is it Bizarre or Bizarro? I think it's Bizarre Hoppy Dreams. It's an IPA. Let's see, 7.3% ABV, no hop or hops listed. And yeah, it's all information on the can. Let's get into it. I'm just going to pour it all in, or till I reach the top at least. Kind of going back and forth how I want to do my Instagram pictures versus reviews. That's why, I don't know if I've ever really talked about this, why I don't fill up my beer glass very often in reviews, so I can have a more full glass afterwards when I take a picture for Instagram. But I don't know, toying around with it. Every once in a while you got to change things up, keep it exciting. Is that exciting? Probably not. Why are you wasting time? Well, look at the head almost overflowing. I'm trying to kill a bit of time, you know? What's that? People are just fast forwarding they're hitting that 10-second fast forward. Don't. Watch every moment of this. It's precious. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so counting over the glass, about 3 fingers ahead. Look how beautiful that color is. That is deep, dark. That's like mango puree. Orange, barely any yellow in there. That is a thick looking beer. The head is a super light khaki kind of color. Pretty darn compact bubbles. The top, is starting to break up as it does. A little sudsy on top. But that's a beautiful looking beer. Jeez. Let's get to the aroma. It's got that, some of these PA breweries he sends me, it's not just Evergrain. I say it in so many of these reviews, it transcends juiciness. And it really is more like a nectar where sugar's added to it also, And this totally has that nectar vibe. It's orangey. You get like real orange juice, a little bit of orange peel. But then it's like that next level nectar sweetness to it. Definitely some tropical stuff. I think I'm getting a little bit of mango. There's something tying it back to beer. I want to say earthy. No, man. Here's what I'm getting tripped up by. It's earthy, danky, and I don't know which one more than the other. But there is also a very slight floral note, which is kind of pleasant, with the perception of sweetness. That the perception of fruitiness is kicking out. But yeah, it's a nice aroma. It's not I don't think, maybe it's how I poured it, I don't know. It's not the most intense one I've ever had, but like it is relatively easy to get and all that. But it's not the biggest bouquet ever. Let's see what it tastes. Cheers. Thanks again, Ty. Hope you're doing well. It drinks a lot like what I was saying in the aroma, so that's good. It does sync up. Almost like a creamsicle vibe at one point in the sip, actually. Yeah, it's got that thing where my mind goes to nectar more than just juice. The orange hits me first, for sure. You get the real juice. The aroma had a little bit more zest than I'm getting in the taste. Then it does that transcending thing into nectar. Mango for sure. I'm going to guess, and I forget if they put it on Untapped. If I can find it, I'll put hop or hops in the description box if I can find it. It's one of those beers where I wouldn't be surprised if Citra's in it, because I also get some really juicy peach, and that's what I typically get is orange, mango, and peach with Citra. The peach also, can get into like a more nectary place. I do get a little bit of dankness. The floral in the aroma, I'm not getting that in the taste at all. So that might have been my own misconception. Or it was a faint thing in the aroma and it's just not presenting itself in the taste. But yeah, a little earthy. I think it's a hair more dank, but not like a particularly dank beer. Like it definitely is more this fruity juice nectar thing. A little bit of a drying element. The more I'm sipping it, Not that you taste alcohol, but I think the alcohol is helping dry it out a little bit. It's never cloyingly sweet. I keep saying nectar, so I should qualify that. Never cloyingly sweet. Slight orchard fruit note. Getting a little bit of grain. It's almost like a Honey Nut Cheerios kind of thing because of that sweetness again. But again, I keep saying sweet nectar, but it's not that sweet of a beer. Like, it has sweetness, but it's got the bitterness too. If I was doing this blind, I would probably think double IPA, not single IPA. So that's kind of interesting and cool. It's kind of like, drinking a little bit bigger. Of course, what is the ABV on it? 7.3. Yeah, I mean, so I guess it's getting close to that range where people would start calling it a double. For ABV purposes anyway. But yeah, this is super tasty. Like, I hope it's clear on camera that I really like this beer, and it has enough bitterness that it's not just like drinking juice, because otherwise just drink some juice. Like, it does have a little bit of beeriness that way. But man, for the people who like juice, I think this would do it for you. And I think, I don't know what it is about the brewing process or what, where some of these ones he sends me, I get more nectar than just straight juice. And if that's your jam, I think you'd really like this beer if you haven't had it before. If you had this one before, if you had anything from Evergrain, any breweries that you can name that you're like, yeah, I do get more of a nectar, sweeter juice thing than just a regular juice. Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews, both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.